Hello friends, I'm Mohit Garge from Digidemy, the Digital Academy. In earlier tutorial, we saw the importance of Himalayan mountains on Indian history. In this tutorial, we'll see the importance of Indo-Gangetic plains and Southern Peninsula on Indian history. Before starting, let us see the allocation of marks for different sections. This will give you an idea for the preparation of these sections. This tutorial will give a brief about geographical features. In the next tutorials, we'll see the rise of various cultures in India. So these are the various questions those were asked in the mains paper. So we'll try to get answers of the most of the questions. So let's get started. The Indo-Gangetic plain is irrigated by three important rivers: Ganges, Brahmaputra and Indus. The vast plain is most fertile and productive because of the alluvial soil which is brought by the streams of rivers and its tributaries. The Indus River rises beyond the Himalayas and its major tributaries are Jhelum, Ravi, Satluj, Beas. The Punjab plains are benefited by the Indus River system. Hence, the name of Punjab, which means the land of five rivers. Sindh is situated at the lower valley of the Indus. Indus Plain is known for its very fertile soil. The third desert and Aravalli hills are situated in between the Indus and Gangetic plain. Mount Abu is the highest point in the Aravalli hills. The Ganges River rises in the Himalayas and it flows south and then goes to the east. The river Yamuna also flows parallel to the Ganges River, and the area between two rivers is known as the Doab. The important tributaries of Ganges are Gomati, Sarayu, Ghagra, Gandak. In the East India, the Ganges plains merge into the plains of Brahmaputra. The river Brahmaputra rises beyond the Himalayas and it flows to the plains of northeast India. In the plains, its vast but slow-moving river, it forms several islands. The Indo-Gangetic plain has contributed to the rise of many urban cultures. It has given rise to Harappan culture in Indus Valley, then Vedic culture in Western Gangetic plains. Kuru, Panchal, Kosla, Videha are the important cities in the Indo-Gangetic plain. Also, there are various urban centers that were developed in Indo-Gangetic plain because of its fertile soil, like Allahabad, then Varanasi, then Agra, then Patliputra, which was the capital of Mauryas, Shungas, Guptas and other kingdoms. The most important city on the western side of Gangetic plain is Delhi. Most of the decisive battles were played nearby Delhi. Kurukshetra, Tarai and Panipat were fought near Delhi. Also, this plain had been a source of temptation and attraction for the foreign invaders. In ancient times, it was difficult to make roads, so men and material were moved by a boat. The importance of rivers for communication continued till the days of East India Company. So this was the brief about Indo-Gangetic plains and various cities it has and various culture it has given rise to. So now let's move to the Southern Peninsula. The Vindhya and Satpura mountain, along with Narmada and Tapti river, form the great dividing line between northern and southern India. The plateau to the south of Vindhya mountains is known as Deccan Plateau. It consists of volcanic rocks, which is different from northern mountains. As the rocks are easier to cut into, we found a number of rock monasteries and temples in the Deccan. The Deccan Plateau is flanked by Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats. The Western Ghats run along with Arabian Sea. land is known as Konkan till Goa. So after Goa, it is known as Kanara. The southernmost part is known as Malabar Coast. There are various passes like Junnar, Kaneri, Karle, in which link the trade routes to the western ports. The Deccan Plateau acted as a bridge between North and South India. However, dense forests in Vindhya Mountains make this region isolated from the north. The important pass in the southern peninsula is Palghat Pass. It is the passage across the Ghats of Kaveri Valley to the Malabar coast. Palghat Pass was an important trade route for the Indo-Roman trade in the ancient times. Anaimudi is the highest peak in the southern peninsula. Also, Dodapetta is another highest peak in the western Ghats. The eastern Ghats are not very high and have several openings caused by eastward flow of rivers into the Bay of Bengal. The major rivers of the southern peninsula are Narmada, Tapti, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. Out of this, Narmada and Tapti flow from east to west, while Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri flow from west to east. This particular part has very fertile soil for producing rice. Throughout the history, the regions between Krishna and Tungabhadra river remained the bone of contention between the major kingdoms to the south. A great deal of trade and commerce went on through the seaways. The people reached Sumatra, Burma, Cambodia, and Java. Apart from trade, they spread Indian art, religion, culture in other parts of the world. The commercial contacts between South India and Greco-Roman countries flourished along with cultural relations. So this was the introduction of Southern Peninsula and how the cultures flourished in South India. Also, the Kaveri Delta constitutes a distinct geographical zone in far south. It became the seat of Chola dynasty. The Kaveri Basin, with its rich tradition, culture and language, has flourished from the ancient times. So that was about Southern Peninsula and what are the important passes, then which are the important rivers in Southern Peninsula, and which were the invasions that happened in Southern Peninsula, and the importance of the coastline in Southern Peninsula. Now let's revise whatever we have studied till now. Which of the following river is a not tributary of Ganges? Sarayu, it is the tributary. Ghagra, it is also the tributary. Gandak, it is also the tributary. Ravi, it is not the tributary of the Ganges river. It is the tributary of Indus river. Hence answer is Ravi. The southernmost part of the Western Ghats is known as, it is known as Malabar coast. The part of the Western Ghats up to Goa is known as Konkan. Then after Goa, it is known as Kanara, and the southernmost part is known as Malabar coast. The highest peak in Southern Peninsula is, as we saw, the highest peak is Anaimudi. Just remember these facts. Find odd one out. Tapti, Godavari, Krishna, Tungabhadra. So Tapti flows from east to west, Godavari from west to east, Krishna from west to east, Tungabhadra from west to east. Hence the answer is Tapti river. So that's it for this tutorial. In case you want to suggest me anything, you can mail me on this email. Also, you can post your queries on Twitter. Also, you can message me on Facebook. You can follow me on my Instagram page, Mission UPSC, where you will see various discussions about the questions. And in next tutorial, we'll see the new topic, prehistoric India, in which we'll see the Harappan culture, then rise of Jainism, rise of Buddhism, then various invasions etc. Then rise of Vedic culture also. So that's it for today. If you want to be part of our team and join our initiative of Teaching India, please mail your resume to this email ID. We'll be pleased to have you in our team. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned. Thank you.